Hello, what is up, my beautiful people? It's your host, Allie, and first and foremost, I am so sorry that I took forever to post another video. The first the month and a half was kind of like crazy with this whole, you know, virus going around and pandemic. As y'all know, I'm a mom, fiance, student, all that good stuff. So it took a little bit of adjusting for me to, figure out when's a good time to record and just all that good stuff that goes with, making a YouTube video. And it's different for me because I, mostly do podcasts. I don't really do vlog, though I am thinking about it because that could be pretty interesting. I'm just not sure if I want my daughter on YouTube yet. I have a lot to think about on there. But anyways, so during this whole that whole month that I wasn't here, right? Oh, before I actually go into that, this is gonna be the first video podcast, y'all. Like, see, I told y'all I was coming in April. What did I say? Yeah, I can't say I promise. Because I debated this for so long. Anyways, yeah, so during that whole month that I was, kind of keeping to myself in a sense, I did, want to practice more self-love, I want to say. And honestly, it was really hard because, I'm still expected to finish all those assignments. I'm still expected to be a mom, and that's fine. I'm not complaining about that, but it is hard to do that when yourself is still trying to figure out, how you feel about this whole pandemic and, dealing with your own anxiety. So for those of you who also follow me on Instagram, y'all saw that post where I was talking about doing the projects with my identities. Scary. It's scary because that's revealing like a really big part of me. And y'all, I'm so sorry for like the camera angle and everything. I don't have a phone holder to record or anything like that yet. And I didn't have anywhere to put this phone on, so I'm kind of like just doing it like this with my hands and trying really hard not to move as much as possible, but it is difficult. Anyways, I have an announcement that's actually really related to the identities. I can't completely do this project without doing something first. So for any of my family members that may be watching or listening, because you can't watch a video while you're driving, I'm bisexual, y'all. Yeah. I've accepted it for 3 years now. I did repress it for most of my childhood just for a lot of personal reasons. But yeah, I am bisexual, so yes, that means I like men and women, and no, that does not make me a bad person, does not change who I am. I'm still the same person, I'm still the same Allie. But yeah, the other thing that I did also want to say is that I do not follow a structured spiritual path, meaning that I don't necessarily identify as Catholic or Christian. But yeah, so two really big identities that I don't necessarily share with anyone, but now I'm putting it out there. So that's me, y'all. Like, I'm still the same person though, so don't treat me different, because if y'all do, just saying, I'm gonna have some words. Anyways, the whole reason why I started the project is because, we live in a society, especially now, where a lot more people are online, a lot more people are on Instagram, Tumblr, even TikTok. I even got on there. Am I proud of it? No, because I didn't want it, but I needed it. Not because I wanted to necessarily be a part of the community, though I'm really thankful that I am. But it was because it was a way to fight my depression in a sense. yeah, like, so we're, you know, on all these platforms 24/7 at this point because we're locked up in the house most days. Um, and we're always seeing like all these, you know, beautiful Instagram models and all those successful entrepreneurs and all those successful students are like, yeah, I'm passing my classes, y'all. I mean, like, I know I probably said that, but like, I'm proud of it because I was not passing my classes the first few years in college. So for me, it's a big step. Might not be for anyone else. And you know, we feel really bad about ourselves because of that, because that's all we see. Like, and it's weird because you're supposed to follow these pages to, like, you know, find positivity and motivation, but then at the end of the day, you're kind of like, well, that sucks because I'm not gonna get there. But you know, it's not true, y'all. Like, that might not be your path to take in life, but you are gonna get to where you need to be in order to feel successful. And it doesn't necessarily matter how that looks like, because everyone's path is different, right? Let's not compare each other, y'all. So yeah, so, you know, and doing that project, I feel, is really gonna help, at least with me, because I was one of those people who always you know, bought self-help books and listened to motivational videos on YouTube. Like, shoot, I even talked about it the other day on the other self-love podcast. It's hard, y'all. Like, I get it. I know, for someone who didn't necessarily have a nice past, I know it's hard. I do. And it was hard for me too when I first became a mom, because I went from feeling like powerful and like great because I was thin as hell and you know, with a big old booty, and from going to that to, you know, all of a sudden like having flab where I've never had flab before, and stretch marks that I've never had before. It was hard to, you know, accept myself for who I was. And obviously being a mom is a very big part of me, because I can't turn that off for anyone. Like, it's not happening. So, sorry, I adjusted the camera because my arm got tired. Ignore the mess in the back too, y'all. Don't look at that shit. Something that did stick with me from a book I read. I want to show you guys the book, and I'm not promoting the book. You know, this isn't a paid advertisement or any of that. But something that stuck with me, and for those of you who've read the book, I know y'all are gonna remember this and be like, oh, I remember reading that. But it was pretty much in the sense, and it deals with self-love too and self-care. It deals with a sense of you knowingly telling yourself in your head to stop. And what I mean by that is when that negative little voice in your head, you know, starts telling you that you're not worth it, that you can't do it, that, you know, no one's ever gonna love you because you're not it, you know. It tells you to literally, mentally, and be really aware of you doing it, of telling yourself to stop. You know, it's like, the way I described it was, you're a gatekeeper, right? And you monitor everything that you put in your mind, right? So when little Miss O Negative decides to try to sneak in, you know, you already hear her coming down the street. You're like, hold up, sis. That's not what we doing today. No, ma'am. Like, no, you do not have the right qualifications to enter this mine today. Like, nope. And for the days that, you know, she does happen to slip right in, you get your security, y'all. And it sounds silly, but you do mentally kind of have to go in there, like sit down, go in there and be like, hey, you're not supposed to be in here. The F are you doing in here? Like, nah, pack up your stuff. You're getting out. Oh, kicking you out right now. Let's go. You know, and then you take a minute, you know, you breathe and you restart your mind in a sense. That way you're only thinking positively. I didn't say that right. Positively. There we go. And if I'm being honest, I had to do that for a few days, because being stuck at home, not that there's anything wrong with it, because I don't normally go out anyways, but you know, being at home and not being able to do the things I truly love, you know, like volunteering for events at school and seeing all my friends at school, even doing that hike that I hate doing to my college, you know, just taking in the moment. Like taking in the moment I could do here, but doing all that stuff that I love doing on campus, like it's been hard, because if I am being truly honest, I used most of that to kind of counteract my depression. And of course, doing all that did make my anxiety a little bit worse, but you know, doing all that with people that you trusted enough to, like, in a way hold your hand through it all, is what got me through it. And knowing that I was in a safe environment got me through it. Not that I don't have a safe environment here, y'all. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, so that's why I started the project. Of course, I am gonna do my best to keep posting video podcasts, because I am over doing just audio podcasts. Though I will try to figure out how to take apart this audio from this video, and at least upload it to there too. That way, for anyone that was listening to it on Apple or Spreaker, or even just my regular YouTube, yeah, still could do that. You know, because I want to be fair to everyone. I don't want people to be like, oh, like, you said it was gonna be on here and it's not anymore, you know. I don't roll like that. So that's why I did the project. That's also why I decided to come out during this video, which is scary, because now I have to face my family when I actually see them and answer any questions they might have. Yeah, but it's okay. I am who I am. I'm not changing that. Just because I'm bisexual and don't necessarily follow a straight spiritual path doesn't mean anything, at least towards the person who I am, because I'm still me. But yeah, so thanks so much for listening to this podcast. I will try to post next week, maybe the week after. Like I said, I'm still adjusting to here and doing videos. You know, it's not like I could just go outside and do a podcast out there, because guess what? I have a new mic and I still don't have a stand for my phone to do that outside. So I will post as soon as possible. But thanks, guys. I love y'all. I hope y'all are being safe. And that if you need someone to talk to, you know, hit me up on Instagram, bro. I'm there. You know, I'll listen to you vent, and then you can listen to me vent, and we could cry together. It's okay. All right. Love y'all. Peace. Hey y'all, so I realized when I recorded the last video, I forgot to tell y'all something. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and hit that like button so that I know the content I'm making that you actually like. Alright? See you soon. Again, I'll try to post a video very soon. Yeah, if you have any questions for me, you know, leave them down in the comments, DM me on my Instagram. That's going to be down in the description. I love y'all.